Welcome to Older Military Study TV, and we're lifelong Catholics. And what we'll do is all for free, and for the love of Jesus Christ, and for our Holy Mother, the Church. We'll defend our Holy Mother, the Church. While I have some time here before Brother Alexis can rejoin us and continue with our investigation series, I thought I'd do this quick video on what's going on in Artsakh and the Lachin Corridor and update you. This weekend, the so-called eco protesters of Azerbaijan left when winter set in with the freezing sub-zero temperatures, and they returned back to Baku. And now it is the Azerbaijani military or terrorist forces, which they really are. It's mostly the so-called special forces that they have committed so many crimes against humanity, against the Armenian people in the Artsakh war, where they plucked out the eyes of a woman soldier, wrote on her body with a knife, mutilated her, chopped off the ears of elderly Armenians who would not leave their home, beheaded numerous Armenian soldiers, numerous POWs they killed, murdered. So that is who is blocking the Lachin Corridor. It is day 30. Schools in Artsakh had to close because there's no more food to feed the children. We're talking about 30,000 school-age children who are now out of school because they are on the verge of starving to death. We have 120,000 Armenian Christians total in Artsakh who are on the verge of starving, and a good number are in the hospital with things that the Artsakh hospital cannot take care of because they don't have the proper medicines and implements since the blockade. Only a handful are being allowed to leave Artsakh via the Red Cross. I think it was 3 more were permitted to leave to Armenia to get the proper care. Only a handful of medicines and other things have been permitted to go through via the Russian peacekeepers in their vehicles. If this continues and the world does not act, the world again is guilty of the Armenian Genocide 2.0. The Russian peacekeepers will not do anything because Russia and Azerbaijan have an oil and gas agreement to send oil and gas to the EU via Azerbaijan. It's a sleight of a handshake, folks. They don't want to take it because of what is going on in Ukraine, so they're like, we can't accept your gas, Putin, but we'll take it via Azerbaijan, which means they have a gas and oil agreement to not do anything to protect the Armenian Christians. which means the peacekeepers there are just for show. That is why there needs to be an international, real peacekeeping mission to Artsakh, to Armenia, to the Lachin Corridor, disarm and to arrest these known terrorists who have butchered and killed Armenians. It is high time for our U.S. House and Senate, they say they're for defending religious liberty and all this other stuff, but are they really? Are they really? This morning, before getting on to do these programs with Brother Alexis, and now doing this program, I wrote to my Senator, Jerry Moran, about what is going on and how the U.S. needs to pressure their friends in the EU to step up and help Armenia and Artsakh, and also to call the bluff of the dictator terrorist Aliyev and fly in massive tons of medicine, food, and everything, so that the Armenians in Artsakh do not starve, can get the proper medicines they need, including, get this, headache medication. Over the weekend, the Artsakh government has started printing out rationing cards, certificates. And on these certificates is your date when you can go to the store and get what the allowed number of supplies are, whatever's left. And it is becoming super real. I've only read about it in Armenian history books about the genocide and how it all happened. Now, witnessing it in real time and seeing the same players do nothing. Now, it shouldn't be shocking because I uncovered everybody who's behind this, who really runs the show of our government and the governments in Europe. It is like everyone in our government in America and those in Europe and down in South America are all walking possessed. They really don't have a care in the world for Christians. They're helping Ukrainians, that's great, sort of. But then we have those here at home on the GOP side, the conservative side, taking in all the Russian propaganda and saying, let the Ukrainians starve and freeze and be raped, tortured, and murdered. Who the heck are we to allow two Christian communities, two very ancient Christian communities, be attacked like this? One attacked and bombed, and same as Armenian Artsakh, attacked and bombed, now being blockaded to starve to death. So on the show page and on the below, I'll post a link to my day 25 report on how you can help donate funds for food and clothing and all other stuff. But I would urge you to write your congressmen, senators, write your representatives in the EU Parliament, your local parliament of your country, city, wherever you are, whatever it's called. Demand some action. It's time to take action for 120,000 Armenian Christians are starved to death. Saint Gregory the Illuminator, the first Holy Catholic Coast. Pray for them and help them. May Saint Michael the Archangel come and deliver them and open up the Lachin Corridor. You can do it. I know he can. Saint Mike, use your sword, use your holy angels to open up that corridor, to drive off the Azerbaijani terrorists in fear and trembling, and open up that corridor. Amen. Or military TV signing off. Day is full.